Okay, so when it comes to modeling requirements, again, two ways of modeling requirements will be there. One is a diagrammatical representation with the help of BPM or UML. Otherwise, we can come up with screen mockups where it is more effective representation of a actual system what you are going to develop, right?
Yes.
So until and unless whatever we did, like using a stakeholder analysis or the introduction document or the in scope or even the process flows, these are all we tried understanding the existing process. Am I right? So far we are trying understanding how the existing process, manual process is going to happen, right or wrong?
Yeah.
Now, according to the manual process, what sort of gaps? Possibly you understood where are the what we can say gaps or challenging areas are there in the hospital management system. This is a part of gap analysis. Okay, when
Yep.
you are understanding the business process modeling, when you are defining the business process model with using either basic flows or cross-functional flows, okay, and identifying the gaps, okay, and finding a solution to fit into this gap and gaps is nothing but as is to be analysis. That is what gap analysis, right or wrong?
Yeah.
So now we are going to define the to be analysis. Either we can draw the to be analysis diagrams, process flows with using workflows. Otherwise, straight away we can draw this to be activity diagrams with the help of to be process flows with the help of activity diagrams. Because straight away activity diagrams is going to define you how the to be system is going to work, right or wrong?
Yeah.
So in few scenarios, couple of people are using workflow diagrams, okay, for the to be processes. Otherwise, straight away we can get into the activities. Anyways, we are going to work on activities. No, that's the reason I'm not going to. We are not going for workflow diagrams, but still, workflow diagrams are nothing but it is a pictorial representation. Possibly, you remember I shown you like small icons like customer icons, some
Yeah. Yeah.
what we can say some accountant icons, some group
The
icons,
easy representation.
easy way representation, easy way of representation that we have it. And these three are same. This basic flowchart or cross-functional flowchart or workflow, three are same. The only difference is basic flowchart doesn't contain any swim lanes. Cross-functional flows contain some swim lanes kind of cross-functional bands where we can differentiate the individual source activities. Already you understood by this time, right?
Yeah.
And the third one, workflow diagrams, where instead of what we can say a normal representation, we can use effective representation with using small icons, PNGs.
Yeah.
Is that clear?
Yeah.
So either we can use workflow diagrams to define to be, otherwise straight away we can define use case and activities. Even these two are also explaining the to be a process flows only, right or not? The to be system only. Either we can do this or this, either of this. Okay, but effective way of representation is always use case and activities, right or not?
Yes.
So that's the reason we are getting into activity and use case diagrams to define the to be processes according to the as is process gaps. Am I clear?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So by this time, possibly at least for a couple of stakeholders, you know you have a better picture how this process flow is running, how the stakeholders have been executing the existing use case. I'm sorry, existing manual process, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So now, according to the process flows, if you see, where are the stakeholder analysis? Like we will go back to the stakeholder analysis. Let us go back to the introduction. We have stakeholder analysis V3 document, right? V1 D3 document. If we go back to the in scope, okay, see here in the in scope we have a receptionist, a specific responsibilities we identified, right or wrong? And for each
Yes.
responsibility, we did some process flows, right?
Yeah.
Now now getting into the to be process, to be what we can say to be designs, okay, each responsibility will consider as a single use case. Each responsibility will consider as a single use case.
Yes.
Am I clear?
Yeah.
Because patient registration is one sort of expectation, because that responsibility is being performed by the receptionist, right or wrong?
Yes.
That responsibility he is going to achieve with the help of a new software, right or wrong? So
Yeah.
that's the reason there is what we can say this patient registration is one sort of user expectation. If you remember when we discussed about tools, the user expectations are going to be mapped in use case diagrams. That is what I said, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Use case diagrams are always been depicting the user expectations, okay,
Yeah.
in terms of high level or low level, either of the things, right or wrong?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, even we have seen one example as well. See here, I explained with one example. Even patient registration, if I'm not wrong, we discussed, right?
No, no, sir. For ATM period,
Only ATM we have seen so far.
Yes.
yeah. So for
Only
the
18.
receptionist, we will have one, sir, so that we can understand our stakeholder and level.
Exactly, exactly. Let me draw some what we can say receptionist use case here. Okay,
Yeah. Yeah.
receptionist use case, receptionist. Okay,
Patient
So
registered.
here if you see, we have multiple responsibilities. First of all, each responsibility mentioned as a single use case. Okay.
Yeah.
So that first of all, we'll get high level use case. If you remember, high level use case is nothing but there are no dependencies. Every individual action performed by the user, we are writing as a use cases. If you see, like
Yeah.
transfer funds, withdraw cash, and deposits. But when it comes to low level conversion, the same three different functionalities, if you can map it with a common use case like this, okay, we can use generalizations or includes or extends, we can use it, and we can convert the same high level use case diagram into low level use case diagram. Is that clear?
Yeah,
So
but
this is
sir,
what, yeah,
I want you to do the same like the high level and low level ones for the receptionist, because
yes,
as
yes,
we are
we'll
in
do it
learning,
now.
we can
Yes,
understand it more.
we'll do it now. We'll do it now. Okay. Now let us do the same thing for receptionist. Okay. Now you have to tell me, okay, what are all the what we can say, who are the actors here for the receptionist?
Receptionist and patient.
Receptionist and patient.
Receptionist, receptionist and patient. You said patient. No, no, no. We are talking about receptionist use case only. We are now expressing receptionist expectations only. Again, why patient comes into
Manual
picture here?
system then.
Because under that one we will register one patient, right? We will
Of
have one
course,
use case.
that is a functionality. Patient registration, we are doing it. That doesn't mean patient is using the system there, right or wrong?
Yeah.
Okay. Going forward, to be should be very strict that manual action should not be captured. Do remember?
Oh,
Only application and you.
Exactly. So far, we are talking about manual actions, how it has been performing. Out of the manual actions, now we are going to upgrade it. No, now we are going to map it to the automations. What are all the
correct.
automations that we can do? And we should avoid maximum manual interactions, right or wrong?
Yeah.
Okay. So far, receptionist is going to interact with the patient and he's going to take the appointment. Even he is interacting with the patient and he is booking appointment. But when he is using the system, he is not the receptionist is not using the system here. The receptionist system is not using it, right or wrong?
Yep.
Right. For
Receptionist?
example, hello.
Receptionist is?
I'm sorry. Patient is not using receptionist
Ah,
system. For
yeah.
example, receptionist is opening his system and he entered with using login and logout. He's going to provide with a login credentials, right or wrong?
Yeah.
Once he provided login credentials, once he logged in, will he hand over the system to the patient while booking the appointment?
No, purely
No,
he
right?
will have. Yeah.
Only he has that access and he has to serve the patient with the help of system, right or wrong?
Yeah.
So now in terms of receptionist, what are all the use cases that we need to take it here? Okay. Now tell me, what is the first responsibility? Let us understand whether it is possible with the system or not. What is the first responsibility? Any one of you open the document, stakeholder analysis document?
Like taking information of patient,
Yes.
details, user name, everything.
No. First responsibility. What is the first responsibility? What is the first responsibility in stakeholder analysis for receptionist?
Just give a second, sir. क्या था अब्दुलरमान में, देखिए आपके उसमें है ना, वो मेरे पास नहीं है वो.
Patient registration में.
First patient registration. Huh?
Yes.
So first patient registration is a use case for us because patient registration is possible, if I'm not wrong, with the system, right or wrong?
Correct.
Yeah.
Where he can enter some details and he can do the patient registration, right? So straight away we can take one use case called patient registration. He's going to do patient registration, right?
Yes.
Next, what is the next responsibility?
Checking doctor availability.
Checking the doctor availability. Is that possible with the system?
Yes, because we are maintaining their timing, doctor's timing.
Doctor's timing in the system, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
So checking the doctor availability.
So, sir, in high level, the whole scenario of one patient will become in one.
Patient registration. Only patient registration will be looking into the first use case, right or wrong?
Okay. So all reception 6 activities can become under one receptionist diagram in high level. You mean?
I didn't understand your point. All the
Like-
6 in the sense?
Like from patient to the maintain doctor time slot, everything A to K. All this will become as a one use case diagram. And
One use case. Exactly. One use case. You forgot to tell the search patient details. Arya. Search patient details is also one sort of. Straight away you went
Yes.
to check doctor availability. Here we have even
search patient details using patient ID. I have a sequence, so I
Oh,
told
you
you
have
that.
a sequence, huh? Okay, fine. Tell me.
Yes.
This is search patient details. Search patient details.
Using patient ID.
फुरकान वो रिसेप्शनिस्ट का वीडियो निकालो उसमें है देखो अपन देख के बोले सकते हैं उसे
Mm-hmm.
Patient ID. Next.
Patient registration.
Patient registration is done.
Okay. Uh, booking or scheduling appointment.
Booking appointment, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So first of all, each responsibility you can straight away mention it as a use case if it is possible with the system, right or wrong?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
It is possible with the system, straight away you can write it as a essential use case. Later on, we will see what sort of dependencies are there on the individual use cases, and that dependencies we can write it under low-level use cases, right or wrong?
Correct.
yeah
Okay, so search patient, after search patient details, booking appointments, right?
Yes.
Booking appointment, right? Next,
Maintaining accounts or
what
records.
accounts he has to
Records.
maintain? I didn't
Records,
understand.
as in records or medical history.
Patient medical history, yeah?
Yep.
Here it is there, no? Patient medical history is there.
Hmm.
yeah but it is not in a sequence the real time one so
What is this maintaining accounts? Did you draw the process flow for maintaining accounts? The receptionist?
no, sir these two are one maintaining patients medical and maintaining accounts we make it one
That's what I'm asking. Did you prepare any process flow for this? For this
Same
receptionist?
requirements.
No?
yeah, we read sir
You just check, no? There,
Yeah.
what exactly you mentioned there in the maintaining accounts. Once you check there, then you'll understand
Yes,
what is
sir.
that.
I'm just cross-checking it.
Now you understood the importance. See, whenever we having question, straight away we are going and verifying the process flows, right or wrong?
yeah so without process flows we cannot even understand and do anything
Exactly.
Sir,
that is
we
the
haven't
reason.
created that.
We haven't created, huh?
We skip that because both are the same points. Maintaining
But why it
accounts
is
and
not updated then? If it is the case, please try to update. No,
sure,
if that
sure.
is the case, try to update this. Maintaining accounts deleted. Okay.
Okay, yeah,
So now it is check doctor availability, right?
correct.
Next one is checking doctor availability. Checking doctor availability, right? What is the
Yes.
next use case?
Collect the fees, consultation fees.
Here in this sequence, see here on the desktop, it is patient medical history, and here no need to follow any sequence when you are writing the use cases. No need to follow any sequence. Okay, no need to worry about it.
yeah, because in real time every team will be given one specific like checking doctor availability they have to work on that right
Right. Individual features that you are going to provide, no? Straight
yeah
away they can access patient registration or checking availability or anything they can access, right or wrong?
yeah
So
before
that's the
deploying
reason.
we can collaborate everything together one
Exactly. Okay. So now I'm writing
Generating bills or collecting fees.
here it is maintaining patient medical history. That is what we said.
yes
Okay. So let me keep. Just give me a second, please. Yeah.
sure.
So the next one is maintaining patient medical history, right?
Yes.
Maintaining patient medical history, right?
Yep.
Next, collecting consultation fees, right?
Yes. Yes.
So collecting consultation fees, here we kept a cash, card, wallet, and UPI, 4 different payments, right or wrong?
Mm-hmm.
So
Yep.
4 different payments will have 4 different essential use cases, right or wrong?
Mm-hmm.
Either you can collect the payment through cash, that is a separate use case diagram for us, right or wrong?
Yes.
And again collecting consultation through card, again one more use case, again collecting consultation fee through wallet, through UPI, right or wrong?
Yes.
So
Now
in this
let us
scenario we have to go with UPI and wallet as well right as we are in 2B
into B.
as we are going on to application level so we have to add the UPI wallet everything right
No, that's the reason that you mentioned UPI and wallet everything, right? That's the reason we have it there,
yeah
right?
yeah
Now, what is this? Collect consultation fee through cash, right? And in the
Yeah.
similar way, we
Through
have card.
UPI wallet.
Right? Card. And UPI. Every individual payment mode is different, right or wrong? UPI. And finally, wallet. Huh?
Yeah.
Then 4 different payment modes are available, right? Right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now generate bills or receipts, right or wrong? That is one more use case for us, right?
Yeah. So all whatever come under receptionist will be in one high level use case.
Exactly. Every individual responsibility we consider as high level use case, first thing. Okay.
In low level we will collect, like example, collecting cash through card. So we will have one low level for that one, and we'll go through with every single step how machine will
No.
interact.
See, these 4 things that we can merge into one single use case, that is low level. For example, through cash, through card, through wallet, everything is there. No.
Generalization
Simply,
will go.
exactly. We can apply generalization there, right or wrong?
Yeah. Yeah.
Right or wrong?
Yes.
Okay. In that way, we can draw the low level diagrams. And what is this? Generate bills.
Yes. Generating bills.
Generating bills. Next. See here, we can expand the page with you by clicking on control, right?
Cancellation of appointment.
We can extend the page like this by clicking control and extending below.
Exactly. Okay.
Okay, sir.
We can do that. And now after generating bills, what is the next one?
Canceling.
Cancel appointments. Correct. Cancel appointments. Next,
Issuing refund.
issuing refund.
Yes.
Issue refunds. Next. What
I
next?
guess done, Akshay.
Issue refunds. Maintain doctor's time slots you
Oh.
missed.
Yes. I thought you already mentioned above.
No. Maintain doctor's time slots is not mentioned. Okay.
It should be in the second. But we can go with any sequence, right? In this.
Yes, any sequence you can go ahead. That's the reason even last I'm writing this.
Yeah.
Okay. Done. See,
Yes.
now all the use cases I kept it here. If you see, right? All the
Yeah.
responsibilities I covered here. If you see,
Yeah.
right or wrong?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
And simply the association, already I told you, for associations we are using communications between actor and use cases, right or wrong? Okay.
Yeah.
See, take the communications, and I told you please try to take it from the hand. Likewise. Okay. And remove this and tags, right? I told you there we are using multiplicities in class diagrams, then only we are using the stars or something, right?
Yeah.
And so far I didn't find any secondary actors. If you see, can you tell me, are there any secondary actors are available here?
In collection
this use
mode,
case?
card we will have, right? Machine.
Exactly. Even that we need to mention it, right? You have to tell me that. Okay, where we need to use secondary actors as well, you need to mention it, right or wrong?
Correct.
So in this collecting cash through card, we have to use one actor, sir, in right hand side.
Exactly, right. If it is a separate, I'm sorry, if it is secondary actor which is supporting to collect the card or wallet or UPI payments, then you have to take a secondary actors, right or wrong?
Yeah, yeah.
There is no other go for you.
Yes. But I have one silly question, sir.
Please,
Don't
please
talk
tell
on
me.
it, but
No issues. Tell
even
me.
though anything what I am doing that needs application, we are interacting with the application, right?
True.
So just for this ATM and for the net banking also, we are interacting with the swipe machine or ATM machine. In the same way,
Mhm.
when we are interacting with anything like booking appointment as well, we need one smart device, right?
Which device you want it?
Like laptop or desktop or phone, anything to log into the portal or to the application, the reception should.
True, true, true.
So why
But if
don't
you
we
see,
include that as an actor? That
yes, but if you see what we say in your user case guidelines, did you gone through the use case guidelines in our workbook? There is a thumb rule. We should not model laptops or desktops or DB models. We should not model it as a use case or an actor. We have a thumb rule there.
yeah, starting the set about.
Exactly. Right?
Yeah.
That we should not use it. Right or wrong?
Yeah. Sir,
Now you
can we
understood?
take the restitution in the middle as well, just to have a good looking lines? In,
Where?
next time, what we will do is we will write all the use cases first in the box, and based on that one, we will fit the actor in the middle to have a.
Of course. Now,
Yeah.
now as well you can move it. See, once you get the red color, you can move anywhere.
Okay. That's great.
See, already it is merged.
Yeah.
Okay, now it is clear,
Yeah, it's looking great now.
right? Now
Yeah,
tell me where we need secondary actors. You said some secondary actors are required.
like for collecting uh, payment through a card,
Through card, we need to have a
another active secondary
swipe
Swipe
activity.
mission, if I'm
machine.
not wrong, right?
Yeah. Swipe.
One swipe mission is required for collecting through card, and for UPI and wallet, we
Third
need to
party.
have one FCH, financial clearing house, right or wrong?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Financial,
But
yeah.
sir, can you help us out with this, sir? Because we are not little aware of this.
Which one?
FCH wallet.
You want me to explain that?
Yeah, little ideas because we are poor.
FCH is nothing but a financial clearing house, because straight away you are making payment through wallet, right? So wallet should be authenticated by some RBI or something, right or wrong? UPI or wallet, some authentication should be there. Once the authentication is completed, then only the funds will be transferred to the other account, right or wrong?
Yeah. So in high level, how the scenarios should be, we have to Google it, sir. Will it be available there?
What you want to Google it? I didn't understand. You
Like
want to Google it?
in high level, when I'm
Mhm.
going through the wallet procedure, I
Process
have
flow,
to
you mean?
no, not process flow, like use case high level diagram for
Mhm.
wallet and FCF scenario. I have to be aware of, right, to have.
Of course, if you are not aware of it, you can take subject matter expert. Again, you should not, in few scenarios, yes, you can take Google help. I don't mind. Okay, might be Google may tell you instead of FCH something else,
Mhm.
right? Same FCH only, they call it as a different term. Don't be confused with that. That is what my point. Okay, we are calling FCH, right? Some
Yeah.
authentication server should be there. That authentication server should authenticate the wallet amount, right or wrong? Because if
Yeah.
you see, whenever you are making through wallet, okay, once you are pressing your what we can say PIN number, okay, either it will ask for OTP or it will be verifying in the back end, right or wrong?
Yeah.
Okay, the verification part, who is going to handle that back end? We have this FCH, where FCH is going to verify at that moment
Mhm.
whether the wallet is having a sufficient balance or not, whether insufficient balance is there or not. Might be, for example, you are going to pay 1,000 rupees, but your wallet is having only 500. Then without FCH, how you can make the payment? Tell me,
We cannot, sir.
right? It
Yeah.
should be authenticated, because your fund should be valid, and your wallet should be authenticated by yours, whether you accessing the wallet or someone else is accessing your wallet, right or wrong?
Yeah.
Many authentications should happen. Those authentications will be getting through with the help of FCH, Financial Clearing House.
Yeah.
Generally, for cards and wallets, we can keep straight away FCH instead of following any other, right?
Okay.
Is that clear, Siddiq?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And see here, one more secondary actor is also required if you observe keenly. For generate bills, you are going to take printouts, right?
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah, printers
obviously.
will use, yeah.
right? A printer is also required, right or wrong?
Uh, as for, I have one question, like for net banking, sir, we don't need like, will it consider in the FCH as well?
You want to keep net banking here?
Yes, because for
How it
UPI,
is possible, net banking, because receptionist is going to have a system access. If,
Mhm.
for example, a patient is telling, I want to pay through net banking, will you provide your system to receptionist? I'm sorry,
no,
patient.
no,
Then how a net banking is possible here?
like they will have application, it will redirect to one link in the payment mode. They will have 2, 3 logos. They can even choose net banking options as a
Of course,
receptionist.
when at the time of patient himself booking the appointment, right or wrong? That will come under patient use cases.
Got it, got it. In the receptionist, it will be physically there.
Right, because let's say if I'm the receptionist and you're the patient, you're coming and I want to use net banking, I simply say net banking is not allowed here because
Yeah.
I should not provide my system to you, right or wrong?
Yes, yes.
If you are doing your booking appointment at your home, yes, possibly I can facilitate even net banking as well. Then even I can connect to FCH only because even net banking should be authenticated by some server, right or wrong?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Some external server. There also you can use FCH. Am I
Yeah.
clear?
Yes, sir.
Siddiq and Rahman, both of you are clear?
Yes, sir. I'm fine.
So this is high level use case diagram. Did you see?
Yeah.
Is that clear?
Yes,
Yep.
sir.
And going forward for each essential use case, we have to write one.
Low level.
No, we have to write use case specification. And now let us understand based on this high level use case diagrams, what sort of low level use cases that we get it. Okay.
Yep.
Like,
I'm sorry.
I didn't get it, sir.
Okay, for the same high level use case diagram should be converted into low level use case diagram. Already I told you, right?
Mhm.
Like
Yeah.
likewise here, transfer funds, withdraw cash, and deposit funds. I converted to low level use case with using a financial transaction, right? By
Yeah.
merging it, right? Or in the similar way, we'll try here. Just give me a second. Okay.
Sure.
Yeah, sure.
Sir.
Correct. Yeah.
So you understood like each and every responsibility that we mentioned it as a high level use case. Each essential use case is nothing but each responsibility that we mentioned it, right or wrong?
Yeah.
Now we need to understand on each essential use case, are there any supporting use cases are required or not, or can we merge any 2 or 3 use cases here and we can keep a relationship there or not? Those things that we need to observe, right or wrong? Okay. Hello.
Got it.
Got it now?
Yeah, like
So
in
let
collection, we do generalization for 2, 3. In the same way,
exactly
can we do something dependent thing in one in low level?
these things that you need to identify, right? Correct. Okay. Now let's see how this can be modified. Okay. See, I'm taking low level use case here for your understanding.
Okay.
Recep
Low.
low level, right?
Yes.
And I'm taking the same system boundary here for your understanding. Okay. And this is receptionist module. I want you to change the module names. Receptionist module, right?
Yeah.
Low level use case, right or wrong?
Yeah.
Now again, we can take an actor that is receptionist here, right?
Mhm.
Yes.
Yeah.
Receptionist. Now what is the first use case here? Patient registration, right or
Yes.
wrong?
Yeah.
Correct.
So let's take patient registration. Are there any dependent use cases are there for patient registration? Can you let me
Search
know?
for patient already availability. If yes, then no need to register again, right?
Patient registration. Yeah, you're telling something. I'm sorry.
There are two dependencies, right? For patient registration, first we have to check if he is already available. So the second use
So
case
you need
also,
to check first availability, right?
yeah,
That we will check with using searching patient details,
Correct. Yeah.
right or wrong? That's a separate
yeah,
functionality for us. Now we are talking about patient registration. Again, no conditions are possible here. Do remember, conditions we can't keep it here, right or wrong?
Mm-hmm.
Conditions we can't depict here with using use case diagrams. It's only positive flow. That's the reason we call it as
Use case.
static diagram. Do you remember that? Static and dynamic we
Correct.
discussed
Yeah.
earlier.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, if we can depict alternative flows and conditions, everything, that will be dynamic diagrams like activities and sequence.
Mm-hmm.
But use case,
Yeah.
you can't check any conditions, right? So straight
Yes.
away you have to use patient registration. If you want to check, again you can check the patient details whether it is available or not here with using this use case, right or wrong?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
First, we will go through with the search patient details using PAT-ID, because if it is
He
there,
can
there is
use
no.
anything. He can use anything. That's the reason. That's the reason I didn't mention any sequence here. Do remember.
Yeah.
He can directly search if he has a suspicion that patient is already existed. Then he'll come here and he can search with the patient ID or something else. Right or wrong?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Patient name or patient mobile number he can give and he can search with that. Right or wrong?
Yeah. We repeated it 2 times, sir. Shall we delete one?
Which one? Repeat it.
Second and third.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Both are same.
Okay. Done now?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, sir, it's very little hard for us to understand which of the two will comes in one scenario to add them together in low level.
When you're initially understanding, definitely it is a tough task. But once you started working on it and once you started working on multiple use cases, it will be easy for you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Right or wrong? When you are
Right.
seeing for the first time, definitely it is difficult. The first time it is not been easy. Ultimately, there is no doubt about it.
Yeah.
For first time, you may face some difficulties. Don't forget about it. Always, I'm telling the same.
Yeah.
Okay, don't be worry about by seeing all these activities for first time. Once you started practicing and once you started understanding it, it will be easy for you. Okay.
Yes. Yes.
So now patient registration. For patient registration, patient details are mandatory, right or wrong?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Correct. Yeah.
Kind of basic details, right? Like what are the details that you're going to capture here? Can you tell
Name,
me? Patient name, yes.
contact number, and gender.
Contact number also you are capturing. Contact number and gender.
Hmm.
Will that be fine? Only three are fine.
Yeah, that will be fine. We can have add
General.
more, but 3 is enough.
Three here to represent. Okay, it is more than sufficient here. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
First thing, enter
Name.
patient name, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Please make sure every use case should be a verb. Okay, which is very important thing for me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, because if you keep a patient name, that is not a verb, right or wrong? That's the reason
Right.
I kept enter patient name. Enter patient name is a verb for me.
Action should be included for
Exactly.
starting.
Action should be included. Without action, that is not a use case. Okay.
Yeah.
Enter mobile, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Enter
And
age or
enter gender,
gender.
right?
Yeah.
Now you tell me whether these three are includes or extends or generalization, what it is.
It's includes, sir.
These three are mandatory, right?
Yeah.
Correct.
And includes, I told you one definition. Includes will always come from the essential use case. Check with your description. Check with your what we
Notes.
say notes. We discussed about it.
The
Remember that?
arrow should be below. You mentioned something like this, right?
I'm sorry.
The indication should be from the
Essential use case to supporting use case.
yeah.
If it is extends from from supporting use case to essential use case, right?
Yeah.
Is that clear so far now?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
No, this is patient registration.
Yeah.
Right? And now next, what is the next one? Search patient details.
Mm-hmm.
So we will do all this in one, sir.
If not possible, then you can take two diagrams. What's wrong?
Okay. Okay.
You can create a page and you can create it, no?
Okay.
Search patient details. We said using a patient ID, right or wrong?
Yeah.
Correct.
So even if you want, we can have the all receptionist everything in one low level, the huge one file.
Of course, if you want it. If you have all dependencies with one single use case, dependency should be there. Because now I can't make any dependencies between patient registration and search patient details, right or wrong?
Yeah.
Because patient details is independent use case for me, because straight away he can go and register the patient. Even in the similar way, straight away he can go and access the search patient details functionality as well, right or wrong?
Yeah.
If there is any dependency, then you can create all the use cases under one single use case, and you can keep some relationship between.
Yeah.
Okay. Make sure the dependency should be there. For search patient details, what is the supporting use case here?
ID.
Patient ID, right or wrong?
Yeah.
So is that patient ID?
Entering patient ID.
Enter patient ID, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So what it is, the relationship, what it is?
It should be from this arrow to this arrow, right? From enter
First
the
of all,
patient
what
to
is the relationship? Includes or extends or generalization?
includes.
It's mandatory to search with using patient ID, right?
Yeah.
Correct.
There is no other option than this. Arrow. Yeah.
Done.
Yes.
What is the next one? Booking appointment.
Now checking availability, the booking appointments we can go.
Anything you can go, because checking availability is a separate essential use case for me. Okay.
Yeah.
And if you feel checking availability is mandatory before booking only, it is not like a straight away, you should not facilitate it. Do remember, I gave you an example here. If you remember, whenever we are booking for a ticket, booking for a railway ticket or flight ticket, payment options will not be available directly, right or wrong?
Unless and until we start booking.
Exactly. Until and unless you access the booking, then only booking will redirect you to the payment options, right or wrong?
Yes.
Okay, so that is the dependencies here that we need to identify. So now you tell me either checking availability is only dependent to booking appointment, or straight away receptionist can check the availability of a doctor.
Straight away she can do.
He can do it, right? It is not only at the time of booking appointment, but it is also at the time of booking appointment. He can also check the availability, but that is not mandatory only to the booking appointment. Even in general also he can check the availability, right or wrong?
Yeah.
Okay, that's the reason I'm making that as an individual use case, and before that booking appointment. For example, let me take booking appointment. For booking appointment, only the dependent use cases. Booking appointment. Booking appointment. For booking appointment, again, one more essential use case is dependent, right? Checking availability, right or wrong?
Yes.
Guys, understood? Straight away I can access even checking availability as well. Even while I'm going to book appointment as well, I can check with the doctor availability, right or wrong?
Yes.
This is
Yes.
includes here. So for booking appointment, this is includes, right? Again, we'll take includes here. You're understanding, guys?
Yes, sir. Little new for us, but we are understanding.
Yes, it is taking little time, because even tomorrow morning, I want you to go through this video once, then start working on the remaining things. Okay? This video and the previous video, both.
Sure.
Okay? Now let's keep the communications before itself. Later on, again, it will be difficult task for us. Right?
Yeah.
Make sure that you will get this red color. See, red color point. Then it is merged. Okay?
Fine. Yeah.
This is also essential use case for me, and this is also essential use case for me. In the similar way, these two essential use cases are dependent one to one, right or wrong? That's the reason I mentioned like this. Is that clear?
Yeah.
Checking availability is done. Then maintaining patient medical history. Maintaining patient medical history. For maintaining medical history, what is the supporting use case? Are there any supporting use cases are required here?
Patient
ID.
ID.
Patient ID, right?
Yeah.
And multiple times you should not create patient IDs. Do remember. Okay, one single patient ID, you should use it, right? Okay, you should not create, you should not repeat multiple use cases, okay, in the use case diagram, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
There is a thumb rule. So includes is nothing but like this, right?
Yeah.
Done?
Yeah. Yeah.
And what is the next one? See this collecting fee payments. This collecting fee payments, we have cash, card, and wallet, and UPI, right or wrong?
Yeah.
Okay, now we can merge all these four into one, right or wrong?
Yeah.
And we can apply generalization here, right?
Yes. Yes.
Mhm.
So simply we can keep one single use case here stating that
Collecting payment.
collect consultation fees,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Consultation fee. And this consultation fee can be done in four different ways, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
either cash or card or wallet
Through
or UPI.
cash or
Through card payment.
through cash, through CAD, and through wallet. And one more thing is there. What is that?
UPI.
Yeah.
UPI. Initially, alignment will be little tough for you, but later on you'll be getting it. Don't worry. Okay.
Mhm. Yeah.
Once you started getting into it, definitely you'll be doing everything. For
As you just
understanding,
connected the receptionist lines, I'm like, oh, I was
oh my god, what happened here?
social distancing.
Yes, even it is also habituating that. Oh my
Yeah.
god. Fine. Now, what are the relationship between these four?
Generalizations. Yeah.
Through cash.
Generalization. It's not
Yes. Why
mandatory.
it is generalization?
Any
He,
of
We can
these
choose any one of
process
it.
required, not all
yes,
of
he
them.
can choose any one of it, right?
Yeah.
Card,
Yeah.
UPI, and wallet,
Mhm. Through wallet.
right? And all these are
Yes.
generalization. I told you generalization will not be available in this components. Only for generalization we'll get into the static structure and we can see generalization component from the static structure. Okay.
Mhm.
And the generalization is always towards essential use case,
Yes.
right?
Yep.
Clear on this now?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Again, social distance. Yes, again, now we need to connect even to secondary actors as well, right or wrong?
Yeah, we need swipe
Secondary
machine,
actors are mandatory,
FCH.
right? Swipe mission and FCH, right?
Yeah.
Done?
Yes.
Guys, is that clear so far?
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Now, after collecting payments, now see this collecting these four things have been merged and now generate bills, right?
Yeah.
For generate bills and cancel appointments and for refund issues, these three things we need to have again patient ID, right or wrong?
Correct.
Yes.
Okay. What is this? We kept it here. We forgot it. Actor 6. What is this?
For a printer, sir.
Oh, printer. Now again we'll take generate bills, cancel appointments, and issue refunds. Control C. control. Oh, 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 oh. Is that clear?
Yes.
Now generate bills, cancel appointments, and issue refunds. Again, these three are required to connect with the patient ID, right or wrong?
Obviously.
Yes.
Without patient ID, you can't do that.
Mm.
Again, you should connect it to the.
Patient ID.
Oh my God. What happened to this?
It's little messy.
Of course. Right?
Let's map from bottom.
After it became red, we can do anything. Na?
Till somehow it is managed, but still. Is that fine? You adjust this, okay?
Yeah, we can.
Later on, and even
Yes,
this
sir.
scans, yeah.
As you said, the maximum we should not have to interact about the manual system. So, is it necessary to mention through cache in this scenario?
Then cash transactions as well, you need to enter it in the manual system. If you are collecting cash, if you are not updating in the manual system, then what will happen? People will manipulate,
We cannot generate bill.
and
Okay,
people
okay.
will manipulate. First thing, the people will manipulate. Do remember that,
Mm-hmm.
right or wrong?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
People will always play with you
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
because
Good.
ultimately business owner may not be available every time to the receptionist, right or wrong?
Correct.
Yeah,
All the cash collections will go into her his or her pocket,
yeah.
right or wrong?
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes.
So you need to mention it. Okay, whether you accept cash or card, even cash collections, we are updating denominations. In the morning, I told you, no?
Yes.
Yeah.
Denominations, we are going to enter how many 2000s or how many 500s we are taking, right?
Yes.
So we have to make a specific column for cash payment as well in the application.
Of course, no?
Okay. And we will generate bill as well for that, is it?
Of course.
So do we have to add the through cash to the printer as well?
Yes, this should be mapped to printer, definitely. Right?
Yeah.
Printer. Here you can take one supporting use case if you remember. Okay, for these two things, I'm not keeping this patient ID. Later on, you map it. Possibly you understood, right? How to map it.
Yep.
Even for
Okay.
generate bills also we need printer, and for the through cash also we need printer, I think.
Which one?
For generating this
I didn't
generate
understand.
bill also need printer, right, as an actor?
Of course, it requires printer. But why cash? For cash, why separately you require printer? I didn't understand that.
So, sir, manually she will enter the data like, hey, the so and so patient.
Whatever. See, whenever you are collecting cash or card, anything, you are generating only one bill. For
Hmm.
again, cash separate bill, for card separate bill, you are not doing it, right or wrong?
That's a payment method. That's it.
That's a payment method, right
Okay,
or
okay,
wrong?
got it, sir.
Okay. Again, separate
Good.
prints you can't do. You no need to take. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, got it.
Print receipt. See, for generating bill, print receipt is optional, right or wrong?
Yeah,
Yes.
This is
printing or
extends for
SMS gateway.
you kept any notifications. I couldn't see any notifications here.
No, we haven't kept.
If you kept
We
some
have kept.
notifications, then secondary actors will come, like what we can say this SMS gateway and email gateways. There
Mm-hmm.
will come. Okay,
As we
now
are
this
not
print
specifying the
receipt. Yeah. Hello.
Yeah, understood, sir.
Okay, if notifications are there, then ultimately you have to keep it as a SMS gateway or printer. Okay.
Yeah.
Now you understood for generating receipt, the optional case is print receipt. Whenever you are taking print receipt, then only we are using printer here, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
You can leave the printout straight away. You can submit a PDF, okay, or even you can take a PDF and you can store in your desktop or something. You can do it instead of taking a printout, right or not? That's the
Yes.
reason that I kept it as an optional. Whenever you are going to take a printout, ultimately printer is required, right?
Yes, sir. Got it.
Mhm.
It's little confusion. We will work on it. It will open our confusion part to understanding part once we work on it.
Of course,
Yeah.
once you started working on it, everything will be clear. Only
But
thing,
less time consuming compared to process flows.
yes,
More
once you are
irritating than process flow, sir.
no. First of all, once you are clear on the process flows, then only you are able to do this. Still, I'm
Yes.
telling you, once try to complete your process flows, then only come here.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Now you
So
understood, right? What is the
Correct, sir.
importance of process flows here?
Process flow
it's not
give
that
us
we
the
cannot do this,
bigger
sir.
picture. It will give the in depth of the business.
Exactly. Based on the process flow only, we got this supporting use
Correct.
cases, essential use cases, everything. If you
Mhm.
are not aware of process flows, ultimately you'll be bouncing back somewhere.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Am I clear?
Correct,
Yeah.
sir.
And finally, one more use case is there that we missed it.
It's like
Maintaining
without
doctor
Maintain
slots.
doctor slots.
For this, we don't have any supporting use cases as per my understanding, right?
Yes, sir.
yeah.
So straight away, I'm keeping this.
Without process flow making use cases like without as is process we are making to be.
Yes, without as is, if you don't have a clear picture on as is, if you are straight away creating to be, you may be
Difficult
able
one.
to do it in few scenarios, but ultimately that will
Fail.
create mess.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it will fail, sir. Definitely.
Okay. You should know what you are doing it, right?
Exactly,
Yeah.
sir.
Until and unless you don't know what you are doing, ultimately you'll stuck somewhere.
It's like you don't know my waist side and you bought me 40 centimeter size pint. How can I wear
Right.
it?
Right. Okay. You should know
Give
about it.
an
You
example.
should know about all your things, right or not? That is very
Yeah.
Exactly, sir.
important. This is low level use case. Now you understood what is high level and
Yes,
low
sir.
level use case?
Yeah, but I have one. Its
Hmm.
Interesting.
name is low level, but it is very high, sir.
Low level is nothing but in detailed.
In
Yes,
Low
depth.
level is nothing but in detailed. You
Yeah.
understood?
Yeah. Yeah, got it, sir. Just I'm saying.
but it's interesting use case.
Right. Okay. And based on your use cases, you have to write your specifications as well. Tomorrow
Oh,
evening,
sir.
I'll tell you use case specifications
Mhm.
because I'll give you work during the weekdays. Okay. But even tomorrow morning as well, I want you to revise this recording and yesterday last recording as well. Both the things.
Sure, sir.
Okay. I'm
Yeah.
saving this and I'm uploading
Uh,
this V1 D2 file as well to you. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, as per my understanding, giving details like we can understand this all,